Hey Vicky, it's me, your favorite person in the world. It's day 6, part 2, October 13th, 2016. It's about 11:22 a.m., Vicky, and I finished a little bit earlier than I thought because you're having me help pull out the weeds in the garden. Pull out the ganyps and stuff. And I finished trimming the front bush pretty much. I'm thinking about removing the stumps myself and without the stump remover. I'm going to have to take a look at it and see how much work it's going to take. But I'm thinking about doing it myself instead of using that stump remover. Hoping it doesn't take too much work, but I think it might take a lot of work. They look pretty big, a couple of them, they look big. Actually, 4 of them look pretty big. And I have to really take a look and see. But the little one's not too bad, but these 4 big ones might be kind of tough. But I think I'm gonna go to the mall, walk around once, around the mall that we used to always walk around, make a conversation with you, so I'd have something to listen to today. Pinky, I'm also wearing the socks that you told me to get, the 10 pairs. And I'm really glad that you told me to get them because they are very comfortable. It's got a lot of cotton in there and my feet don't feel sweaty like most of the cheaper socks that you get at Walmart. And I think I'm going to make this audio a little bit short too so I can upload it. I'm going to cut it off into maybe 2 parts so that I can upload it and be reminded if you telling me about the socks again. But I'm going to maybe try to get a Slurpee today because it's kind of warm. And I'm just going to drink a little bit of the Slurpee and walk around once and talk to you. So that I'll have something to listen to later while I work some more on the yard. I still got the big tree in the front and the big bush in the side and the stumps to remove. And I gotta lay down some side bricks. I'm missing you, Pinky. This will be my first time back at the mall since you left. And I erased a couple of the mall pictures too because that I had of you because a lot of times you sat in the stroller and I thought you were just sitting there and you were kind of bored because we were walking around, but when I looked at him again, the picture showed that you had a little bit of discomfort in your face. But if you would have told me, Pinky, that you were in a lot of pain, I would have taken you in and I would have taken you into treatment. But you never showed that to me. You always, it was just, I guess you were such a trooper that you didn't show me that you were in serious pain or anything ever. And if you would have, I would have taken you in and tiny treatment. But for some reason you didn't show that to me. I think it was because you knew it was your time too. But I'm getting in the car now, Vicky, and I'm gonna start driving to that QT so I can make this kind of short. It's only about 5 minutes into the audio. And then I'll have a long conversation with you once I go into QT and get that Slurpee. And who knows, maybe this Slurpee won't have it frozen, so I'll have to go to the other one too. But it's about 77 in the car. I guess it's about the same temperature as when I picked you up from the doctor's office that last day. That day was kind of warm too. And it's a little bit on the warm side today compared to the last couple of days. Well, I guess compared to yesterday was kind of cold. Bills through my bank account, and I'm starting to pay with my bank account, and I'm hoping that it goes through. I don't have any problems. I'm going to fade away from the SunTrust and close it down soon so I don't have to go back and the lady asks me where you are. And I hope these QT people don't ask me where you are either, because this is the one that we used to always go to. We used to go there almost every day, didn't we, Pinky, for the last summer? When we came back from Hawaii. And I used to think, well, maybe this place isn't so bad after all. If we could get some Slurpee and go to the mall every day when the weather is not good. Turned out that coming back from Hawaii was probably one of the worst things I could have done. I should have stuck it out, even though we had that crazy guy that we were renting the room from. We should have stuck it out a couple more days and gone to Honolulu and waited for the other place to open up. But then again, maybe it wouldn't have mattered at the end. Maybe you would have got sick anyways and passed away, and then I would have been in serious trouble over there by myself. I would have been severely depressed if I was there by myself without you. And then I would have probably just ended up coming back and then I would have to start all over again. And then maybe I wouldn't have even decided to join the temple, because this isn't the house where you would have passed. But I know everything happens for a reason, Mickey. And I know you know why things had to happen the way they did. I know you already see the greater picture, whereas I don't. At least right now. But I'm at the QT now, Vicky, and I'm about to pull in so I can go in, and it's pretty busy again. I'm glad it's busy so that they'll have so many people and they won't ask me where you are. I hope nobody asks me where you are. I'll just have to lie and say that you're at home or something. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to say that you're not with me anymore. But I've used a lot of the change, Pinky, at least in the car. We still have a bunch in the house, but at least in the car I've used a lot of it. managed to find 4 dimes. So that I don't have to break another dollar and get more change. But I'm going to see if they have a frozen Slurpee Pinky, so that I don't have to go to the other one. It's about 10 minutes into the conversation. And I want to make it about 15 to 20 minutes and then cut it off so that I can go start another one. But we'll see. Same guy is working today, and I hope he doesn't ask me. Frozen looks pretty good today. It looks like it's ready to drink. This one was always a little bit more frozen than the other one. Glad I don't have to go back to the other QT. But, hold on a second, thinking I gotta pay for this frozen real fast. Here's 40. Alright, I don't need to think. Alright, thank you. Okay, so I rushed out of there. Pinky said that he wouldn't ask me, and he didn't ask me where you were. Slurpee actually tastes pretty good today, Pinky. Not too bad. But anyways, now that I got the Slurpee, I'm gonna start heading over to the mall, and I think this might be the final time, or one of the last times I actually go there. Because I don't see myself walking around the mall without you all that much. Only reason I'm doing it is so that I can make conversation and have something to listen to. But in all honesty, I actually don't want to go in all that much. Because I don't want to be too reminded of you. Passing by the shops and stuff where we used to always pass, and it's about 11:30 now in the morning, so I'm hoping it's not too busy, so crowded. Because without you, I'd probably just feel awkward just walking around. When I had you, I always was thinking about taking care of you, so I didn't feel awkward walking around the mall or going on trips. Before you, I used to go on trips by myself. And this truck is just pulling in so slow. These 18-wheelers are so annoying, these trucks. You know, they act like they own the road and stuff. But I'm gonna have to see how it goes, Pinky, without you. See if I go back to my old awkward self where I didn't like being outside, so I'd stay in all the time. That's how it was before you came along, Pinky. I didn't like going outside at all. Because I felt kind of awkward all the time by myself, and everyone my age was married and had kids and or had girlfriends and things like that. didn't have to worry about any of that stuff, because I'd always have fun just carrying you around and making sure you were okay. But now that you're gone, I don't know if I'm going to go back to those same feelings, you know? I still haven't heard back from the temple yet, but over there it's only 8:30. It might take them a couple days to respond. I'm sure they get a lot of emails and stuff. And I don't know what they're going to respond. I don't know how they're going to respond, what they're going to say. But if they say that they're interested in having me come over and visit and take a look at the monastic life, I think I will. I'd have to fly out to San Diego and then catch a bus or something, or a shuttle, and see how it is. But I really wish I could have made that trip out there with you. I know they probably wouldn't have allowed it because they probably don't allow dogs in there, but if I have to make that trip alone out to San Diego, sitting at the airport and stuff without you, I'd probably just spend my time just making conversation with you to pass the time and keep myself company, have you keep me company so that I don't go crazy or spend my time just listening to the conversations that we made. Even though we made 7 entries 2 days ago and 8 entries yesterday and maybe 3 entries or 4 entries the first day, it's still not that much so that I can randomly just pick days to listen to. Once I start having dozens and dozens and maybe hundreds of these conversations, I think it'll be better and I'd be able to pick random conversations to listen to, Pinky. You remember this sound? That's the sound of the straw for the Slurpee. You remember? You used to always listen to that sound when we used to always walk around. But I knew I couldn't give you any because of the sugar. But the crazy part, Pinky, is that even though I hadn't given you sugar for a long time, when they drew your blood for the final time, that they said that your sugar level was still very high. I don't know why that would be, because I hadn't given you sugar in months. And I was hoping that the reason your hair was growing back and you were starting to look pretty good on some days was because I hadn't given you sugar in so long, and I thought your sugar diabetes was starting to disappear. But I should have, after I came back from Hawaii, I should have had another blood test and seen how you were doing as far as your sugar and everything else. And then if the doctor said that things didn't look good, maybe I could have started you on treatment, but these are the regrets, Pinky, that I'm feeling. But maybe in a year or 2 years' time, maybe even less, maybe the picture will become clear, and if things turn out for the worse and there's no insulin for anybody, then maybe this was the best decision I made for you, because if I had put you on the insulin for a while and then there were no insulin and I couldn't put you on it anymore, then you would have really suffered. And I wouldn't have wanted you to do that, go through that. I wouldn't have wanted you to die without, in pain, a slow death, you know. Whereas this time we had a relatively peaceful death, and you were calm and happy with no regrets, and I was petting you one last time, and you seemed to be listening, and you weren't in pain or anything. So I'm hoping that's the reason why things had to happen the way that it did, so that you could die without any pain. But I'm at the mall now, so what I'm going to do now, Pinky, is I'm going to cut it off, and then I'm going to make a part 3 so that I don't make it too long, because I want to upload this part 2. So I'll talk to you in a little bit, Pinky. You hang in there, and I'll get right back with you.